Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your timeless reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. I'm going to pull one or two oracle cards first, and then we'll go into tarot. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, not one-on-one, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, be sure to check out the description box down below, where I will leave a few journal prompts for you based on this reading. All right, what is the main message for the collective of Gemini? What is the main message for the collective of Gemini at this time, please? I'm already kind of intuitively picking up on some things, but let's see what oracle cards come out. Dream. And let's pull one more. Vision. Well, these two go perfectly together, don't they? Okay, so what I was picking up on intuitively before I started to record, and I was just tuning into your energy, I heard the word move, and then I heard it's time to go. And there was no sense of urgency about it. It wasn't like the message is not to panic and go as fast as possible. No, it was completely neutral. It was neutral, it was direct and concise and clear. Move. It is time to go. So the guidance coming through is, and I think it's time to move on from some kind of situation. On some level, I feel like you already know this, and Spirit just wants to validate that knowing and encourage it. Okay. Now, with the dream and the vision card, to me, that speaks completely to your own unconscious, subconscious, intuitive knowing. Pay attention to your dreams, of course. If you can remember your dreams, I know a lot of people can't, and it's okay if you can't, but if you can manage to, set the intention to remember your dreams, pay attention, because your dreams are going to kick up a lot of visions that will provide a key to what you need to walk away from or what you need to walk towards. Okay. But if you can't remember your dreams, it's okay. I think the more comprehensive message that I'm getting through these cards right now is it is critical that you stay calm. It is critical that you relax. Take a deep breath. Because when you slow down, life actually speeds up. You will actually be able to move away from X situation more quickly and more smoothly if you stay calm, stay relaxed, and slow down. Okay? Even if you cannot remember your dreams, practice relaxing during the day. Try not to grip so hard on trying to figure things out and make things happen, right? When you relax your conscious mind, you make space for your unconscious, intuitive knowing to arise. Your inner eye is activated when you stay relaxed, right? And it's critical at this time to stay connected to your inner vision, your inner knowing, and your intuition, because that is what holds the key to what you need to do next. I think it's also beautiful that within the dream card, there's a snake coiled up inside of the person. That makes me think of course, transformation, but also Kundalini energy, like power unfurling. I'm hearing power growing, power rising. It's like in that relaxed, dreamy, open state, you can connect more deeply to your true source of power, which is your connection to your intuition, right? All right, let's see what tarot has to say about it. Let me just adjust my legs here. Okay. All right, tell me more, please. Tell me more about what Gemini needs to know or do at this time. Got it. Oh, we have two. I didn't even realize that the other one jumped out. Okay, we'll take this one first. Eight of Pentacles. And then the other one that jumped out is the King of Swords. Okay. First thing intuitively coming through, if it doesn't resonate, totally fine. But I think for a lot of you, this is work related. This is a work related, job related situation that you need to evolve out of, move away from, or at the very least, shift your perspective around. Yeah, when I look at these two together, it almost feels like whatever your current work situation is or has been, it has served its purpose. It has served its purpose, and there's got to be some part of you that maybe thought that it would last longer or it would be satisfying for longer. There's a component of the unexpected here. Like you did not expect it to end this soon or reach a state of completion this soon or in this way. Um, but it's like no, it's it's almost this feeling of like a stifling chokehold. Your work situation has reached a natural, organic state of conclusion. It's done. And so the longer that you stay in it, or the longer that you settle for staying, the more weighed down you're going to feel. So even if you cannot exit the work situation ASAP, that's okay. At the very least, start to shift your perspective around it and at least recognize that it has served its purpose and it's time for a shift. It's time for a change. The King of Swords is facing away from the Eight of Pentacles. So this is an invitation from Spirit very clearly for you to be objective, not emotional. Be clear within yourself and be incredibly decisive. Okay? Own your personal truth, which comes through your unconscious, intuitive knowing. Own it. See the reality of the situation for what it is, and don't let it weigh you down or hold you back. Start taking really decisive action towards something else. Okay? Even if all you can do is just shift your focus right now, that will, let's say, start the domino effect, start the snowball effect, and eventually you will be able to physically move on, right? Now, for some of you, I feel like for most of you, this is definitely work related. But the Suit of Pentacles can also just be a representation of your life force energy. So the pentacles can represent material resources, business, money, finances, yes. And or it can also just represent your personal life force energy. So if it's not a job, Maybe it's just something that you have been pouring your energy into. It's something you've been pouring your life force energy into that has reached its peak, and now it's going down the other side. It's over. It's served its purpose, right? All right, tell me more. What is the advice for Gemini? What is the advice for Gemini here? Tell me more about what Gemini needs to know or do. Yes. Oh, the lovers. Yeah. Okay. So the lovers is about self-love, self-unification. And when I look at this card, you see how there's two figures within the wings? One figure has their eyes open and their hand on the other's face. So it looks almost like one of the figures is comforting and soothing the other. This is a representation of your own inner landscape. This is very clear guidance from Spirit to love yourself enough to caretake any fear that's coming up. So I think there's two parts of you right now that you're vacillating between. There's the part of you that is totally objective, sees the bigger picture, intuitively connected, knows it's time to move on. And there's a part of you that's kind of scared, maybe kind of freaking out, unsure, insecure. Recognize those two distinct parts of your being. They're both valid, right? And caretake that fear really consciously. Don't bulldoze it, right? Love it. Love it enough to understand it. Because when you understand it, you can address the fears directly and move forward more consciously and in a much more empowered state, right? One more. I'm hearing one more. Any final messages for the collective of Gemini? There it is. 5 of Swords. Wow. Oh, wow. That's really beautiful and not where I was expecting this to go. I'm just going to channel right through it. If you stay, it won't be long before you recognize that you weren't meant to, and the forces that drove you to stay did not have your best interests at heart. There may be some part of you that wants to stay to prove a point. That is not the energy that you want to make decisions from. So the 5 of Swords always begs the question. Yes, you may have won, you may have been victorious, but at what cost? At what cost? So there's got to be some part of you that thinks maybe staying in this situation or continuing to give your life force energy into this situation, whatever it is, it's what you need to do. It's what you should do. It's what I don't know. It's like fulfilling expectations or in some way, and it's this energy of like proving. You can do that. You totally can. But on the other side of having stuck it out, you're not going to be happy. So pay attention to any parts of you that would try to convince you to stay in a situation that is so clearly over, right? Oh my goodness. Well, Gemini, I am really excited to sit with this energy for just a few more minutes and come up with some really juicy journal prompts for you. So, like I said, be sure to check out the description box down below. From now on, I made a community post about this on the community tab the other day. But if you didn't see it, I'm from this point forward, I'm always going to put journal prompts in the description box down below for every single video, whether it's an astrology reading or a collective reading, whatever. So be sure to check out those journal prompts if you want to take your self-exploration a level deeper. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope that this was helpful or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.